In this video, I am going to start playing with Screencastify. You can use this as a screen recorder. You can record yourself on your webcam, or you can record your screen, or you can do both. You can also do a little annotation on there. So I've gone to screencastify.com. I'm adding it to Chrome. And again, I click Add to Chrome. You want to add the extension, and once you get in there, you want to allow everything. So up here in the right upper corner, you see it in there. You want to sign in with Google, and you want it to automatically save to your Google Drive. So here it asks you if you want to use your camera and microphone and drawing and annotation tools. I recommend definitely allowing all of those. When you click next, you will need to allow again. And you are an educator, and students can actually use this as well. So I recommend watching that overview video. Okay, so I have now played with Screencastify a little bit. I do recommend watching that introduction video, but I am going to do a quick screen record. Let's see if it starts with this tab. I'm not embedding my webcam. So I am recording on this tab. I did just a silly test. I want to show you here. You can do a focus mouse, and you can turn it back off. You can also annotate. Let's say I want to point out that, and you can erase, and you can embed your webcam, which I'm not going to do right now. And let's just stop that. And it automatically pulls up your view where it's saved. So it'll start playing, which I must have it muted. And let's say that I want to cut, and I want to have it from there. So you can verify where you want to, and I want to trim off the end. And then let's save it. And as you can see, while it's saving over here, there is a share to classroom option, and you can also download it. You could publish it to YouTube. It will automatically share to your Google Drive, so we can go in there and look and see if we can find it as well. So it trimmed my video. So let's say I'm going to share it to my Google Classroom. I actually don't have any students in mine. I'm going to have it be an announcement. Actually, I'm going to have it be an assignment. And here you can schedule it. So I'm going to schedule it for Tuesday. So we're going to go look at it because I want to make sure, I probably could have added stuff there, but let's say that I want to add a Google Doc to it. So I have my video here, but let's say I want to add, I don't know, I'm going to do a blank. I gave them directions on how to do upload their response to me. We'll just call it response, and I'm going to go back, and you'll notice it doesn't change here, but it will update itself. So you want students to be able to view your test file, or sorry, your video, but this I'm going to make a copy for each student, so they all have their own copy that they can write in, and then they can turn that in to you. If you had it on students can edit the file, then they would all be able to edit one document, which I just created. And if they can view it, then they can't make any changes to it. So hopefully that all makes sense. And you can say which students, I don't have any, but you could. You can change the due date as well, which I would recommend doing. I think we have it scheduled to go out the 24th. I'm going to say due on the 27th. And if you had topics, you could have them there. You could create one. And then I'm going to schedule that. So now you can see that both of those, and you also notice that the name did update. If you have any questions, please let me know, but I'm hoping this helps you. And oh, I did want to look in Google Drive so we could see it in Drive. So there's the one that's right there. Screencastify has its own little folder. So there's the file. There, and it automatically plays. And it does do that when they open, because I did test it on my son's computer earlier on his Chromebook. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.